This conference will now be recorded.
What is this control statements? Control statements can control the flow of program. Okay, we have different categories. One is selection statements. Under selection statements, we have different categories. If else, if, nested if, then switch case. These are the selection statements we have. Then next, iteration or looping statements. Under iteration or looping statements, we will get for, while, do while, and for each loop. Next, third, jump statements. Under this we have break, continue, return. These are the jump statements we have. Then again there are two conditional expressions we have. One is constant expression. Another one, variable expression. Okay, now we are going to create the programs and see what are the selection statements we have, then how we are going to use these statements. And today class we are going to write programs as well. In total 7 programs I am planning, like okay, find greater number between two numbers, because these are the important programs. Topic wise I am going to cover, and then in iterations where we have different programs. Again in gem statements we have different program. Okay, topic wise if you cover means while attending interview you can easily go through, and same questions okay they are going to ask in Selenium. These are the basic questions they are going to ask. Apart from this they won't ask any other questions. Find greater number between two numbers. Then next one is between three numbers. Third one, check whether leap year or not. Then fourth one, we are going to write simple calculator program. Fifth one, using binary, we are going to check the greater than of two numbers using binary. Then swap two numbers. Then swap two numbers without third variable. This is with third variable. Okay, first we are going to see the syntax, then how it is going to work. Then we are going to create the programs. Okay, create new package, new package, org dot org dot then conditional or selection statements. Under this, first we are going to create one class file. If condition example. If you want, you can select the main method. Here, if here inside this, we are going to write the condition. This, let's take one notepad. Okay. Okay, this is the syntax for if condition. If condition, this is the open curly brace and close curly brace. Here we are going to write the condition. If condition is, okay, this condition type is Boolean. Boolean, what it contains? True or false. Then here we have statements. If this condition is true, then it is going to print this statement. If it is false, then it is not going to print any statement. Okay, this is the syntax for if condition. Okay, create program and see how it is going to work. Int number equal to or number 1 equal to 10. Here if number 1 greater than or equal to 10, then here true. Else, okay, else part I am not going to include now. Execute run as Java application. It is printing true because number 1 greater than or equal to true. Okay, I am going to change this value as 1. What will happen now? Okay, whether it is going to print here, it won't print because here condition is false. Run as Java application. See, it is not printing any value because here condition is false. It is not going to execute these statements. If condition is true, then only it is going to execute this statement. It is going to stop here only. It is not going to execute this statement. Then change this value as 11. Okay, what will happen? Condition, it will print true. Okay, this is about if condition. Then we have if else. If condition is false, we need to get some info, right? It is not printing anything. If condition is false, it is not printing any value. Okay, if condition is false, we need to print something. Then we have else. Here also, this is the statement. We are going to add curly brace and close. Here we are going to give false. If condition is false, then it is going to execute else statement. It is going to come here. It won't go inside this one. If you change this as 20, then it will print the true. Okay. Suppose if you are going to compare the constants, okay, 10 equal to 10. What will happen in now? It is going to print the true. Here we are checking two constants. Constant means these values are not going to change. If you are comparing two, number 1, okay, into number 2 is equal to 20. Now we are checking two variables. Variable values may change. Number 1, number 2. Okay, now see. Let me change everything as same. Okay. Now we are comparing two variables. Okay. Now what will happen? It is going to check equal to means it is going to print the true. Here we can change the values. Okay. Here we are not using constants directly. We are using the variables. Variable values we are changing. If you are using directly values means those are constants. Okay, simple if else condition is it. There is no need to confuse. Okay, just to practice whatever I am saying. Okay, then you can try new things. First understand the syntax. Okay, how we are going to define. If it is true means it is going to execute this statement. If it is false means it is going to execute this statement. Okay, then we are going to check with if else condition. Suppose we have int number 1 equal to 10. Here I am going to write if. Here I am going to write multiple conditions. Okay. If number of 1 greater than 1, print this value. Here again I am writing remaining everything you will get else if. Multiple conditions if you are checking means here we are going to get else if. Hello 2. Else if number 1 greater than 5. Hello 5. Else this is the exception part. Hello. Okay. Now what will happen? It is going to check number 1 greater than 1. Yes, it is true. Okay, let me change this as 5. Okay, it is going to print as 20. Now anyone guess, okay, what is the output here? We are checking multiple conditions. Okay, number 1 that is 10 greater than 1. Yeah, this is correct. Again 10 greater than 5. This is also correct. This is wrong. Then this is the exception part. Any guess what will be the output here? You just message me in chat. What is your guess? What it is going to print? 10 greater than 1, it is true. Then 10 greater than 5, it is true. Then what is the expected output here? Any guess from anyone? Just guess only, no need to worry, okay? Okay, yeah, fine. Let me tell you. Execute and see. Here we will get the output as number 1, that is hello 1, because here whatever, if you see the statement system heading, right, okay, selection statements, it is going to select a single statement only. We are not going to check multiple things. Whatever condition is true, it is going to stop there itself. It is not going to check further. That's why it is selection statement. We are going to select the option. That's it. This condition also true only. Here, if you don't have any condition, then it is going to execute here. Suppose if you are writing here 11, okay, 10 greater than 11. Now condition is false. Now it is going to print the second one. Okay, first it will check here, okay, then okay, false. Now it will check here. Yes, condition is true. It is going to stop here. Like this, it is going to work. Any doubts here? Okay, then we are going to see switch case. Nested if, okay, you can practice as a task. Okay. Just Google it and try to complete the task. If you are unable to do, I will tell you in tomorrow class. What is the nested if? Where we are going to check the multiple condition. Nested if will be like this. If, okay, again, we are not going to get any if condition here, else condition. Everything we are going to define as if only. Multiple conditions we are going to check. Here condition. A best example you can take, okay, if you are going to apply driving license, if you are going to visit RTO office, okay, there you can, they are going to check whether you have Aadhaar card or not. Then whether you have proper valid ID card, any voter ID, or you can say any PAN card. Then whether you have any passport. If you have each and everything, then only they are going to give you driving license. Suppose if you don't have this one, then you are not going to get the driving license. All conditions should be true, then only you will get the proper output. Here we are checking multiple conditions. True, 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 true. Then only you will get the output. If any one condition is false, then you won't get the output. That is nested if. Here we have multiple criteria to check the conditions. If all conditions true, then only you will get the output. If any condition is false, then you are not eligible. This is nested if, okay. Try to practice yourself, okay. If it is not, then I will take this session tomorrow. In tomorrow session, I will explain what is nested if. Then we are going to see switch case. Create new class. Here we have, suppose here enter roll number. equal to 105. Here this is the switch case. Whatever variable we are defining, we are going to define here. Then case 101. Main method is not there, that's why it is throwing exception. Inside main method we need to write case 1, it is going to print Ravi. Then roll number 2, that is 102, Kumar. Shravya. Then Hanudeep. Sojini. Then we have Ram Krishna. Okay, these are the student roll numbers. If you enter roll number, you will get the student name. This is the sub. You have hundreds of students, right? If you take any college or school, okay, we can see hundreds of students. Okay, right click, run as Java application. What happened here? Here it is going to check here. Okay, condition is false. It is not going to. Here we have 105, but here 101. It is not going to print. Then checking here false, then false, then here also. Here condition is true. After still okay, condition is true. It is executing this one as well. See, it printed Saujanya. It should be stopped here, but it is not happening. Still, it is checking the another condition. Here switch case, what will happen, right? Okay, we need to use break keyword here. For each and every case, we need to use break keyword. Otherwise, what will happen if condition is true, still it will execute the next conditions, whatever we have. Whenever condition is true, immediately we need to stop the execution. Now see, right click, run as Java application. Condition is true, it is going to stop here only. And also exceptions you will get, right, like else part, we have default as well here. Default, please enter valid roll number 1012 110. Suppose if I am entering invalid one, okay, 111. Here it is going to check each and every condition. Here we don't have any condition. Then it is going to default. Please enter valid roll number 1012 110. This is like else part. If any exception is there, it is going to print this one. Then same thing here, we used integer, right? I am going to use in reverse order string student name equal to Ravi. Here variable we change, right? Same thing we need to change here as well. Switch case. Here also see type mismatch cannot convert from integer to string. Whenever you are defining string variable, cases also we need to change. Otherwise it will throw error. First one will be Anudeep. Then here roll number 101. Ravi, roll number 102. Okay. See, you need to practice multiple things, then only you can able to understand. Here I gave only two things. run a Java application. Yeah, here Ravi roll number is 102. Clear or any doubt here? If you have any doubts, okay, please let me know. Without practicing, you are not going to learn anything. Okay. These are the basic things we are going to see. Syntax about if condition, if else, then switch case. Then start the programs, okay. Check the greater than two numbers. This is the first program. Programs also you need to learn, because in each and every interview 95% they are asking programs. Okay, at least these are the basic programs you need to know. If any complex programs, you can say I'm unable to remember the logic. They will ask simple programs as well as complex ones. Okay, greater than two numbers. Okay, create one complex place. Maintain separate packages. Okay, interview programs. Package name you can give org dot capgemini dot interview. In some interviews they will ask you, okay, they are going to give the statement like this: public static void main int I equal to 10 int j equal to 20. What is the output here? System dot out dot println I plus j. Any guess what is the output here? Just guess only, it is not going to happen anything. What is the output here? Here what we are doing? 30. Yeah, good. Okay, 30 is fine. Okay. Selenium I plus j. Now what is the output here? I will add this thing as well. String arguments. Here after, okay, string, it is going to print as it is. It is not going to perform any addition, because after plus symbol it is going to treat as string only. It will print the like this: Selenium 1020. Yeah. Then suppose if I am going to change this thing to here plus Selenium, what is the output here? Okay, here output will be 20 Selenium, because here first no, it is going to perform addition, then it will print the Selenium. Okay, this like this you need to practice. Okay, create one class file Okay, try with different options. Sometimes what will happen, they will remove this. Okay, they will ask you whether this Java program will execute or not. Obviously it won't execute because it will check whether it is having args or not. Without args we are going to not execute. Sometimes they will change this to here. Can you please tell me whether it will execute or not? They will change this one to here. You need to try all these things. Okay, in program they are going to so they will give this then they will ask the output. Enter programs. Okay, print greater. Here I am going to define enter number 1 equal to 10, enter number 2 equal to 20. Then here we are going to write condition if number 1 greater than number 2, number 1 is greater. Else number 2 is greater. Now it is going to check condition 10 greater than 20 false. Then it is going to print this one. Now see. Number 2 is greater. If you change this as 100 and see what is the output. Now it will print number 1. Okay. Using ternary operator also you can check this is ternary operator. But most of the interview they are not going to ask. Okay. Let's ignore this one. Basic things they are going to ask. Okay. Find greater than 2 numbers. At least you need to know basic things how you are going to implement this. Then we are going to try with check greater 3 numbers. Among 3 numbers, which is the greater one. Here we need to define 3 numbers int then 1 equal to 10 equal to 20 equal to 50. Here we are going to check multiple conditions, right? Okay, here we need to use number 2 already it is there. Number 1 greater than number 2 and okay we are going to add this and symbol because where these two conditions should be true greater than 3 then number 1 is the greater one. Okay, whenever we are checking multiple conditions, right? Okay, these two should be true. That's why we are using this and symbol. Bitwise operators, okay, this here first it is going to check 10 greater than 20 wrong, then 10 greater than 50 wrong, it is not going to print. Then it is going to check else if number 2 greater than number 1. And number 2 greater than number 3. And then here This question also frequently they will ask. Among three numbers, which is the greater one? You can write simple Java program. Just they want to see how your logical thinking will be. Okay, these things we are not going to use in Selenium, but most of these companies they are going to check nowadays how you are going to what is your programming skill, because in Selenium anyone can work, even fresher. Okay, if they are going to work in 1 week, they can easily manage. That much simple it is. Only thing you need to write some logic. That's why I had seen most of the people success in that career, automation testing. Only thing you need to concentrate on learn the core Java concepts. Core Java concepts little bit difficult. You need to think and implement which logic we need to implement here, which is the best one. If they are asking anything apart from this core Java, means you can say I don't have any knowledge in. Uh, Sometimes they will ask algorithms and all. You can say I am having basic knowledge in core Java. They are not going to touch advanced concepts. They will ask core Java concepts only in interview. Number 3 is greater. Now what is the output here? Okay, here it is going to check this condition is false. Then again, I will change this as 50, this as 30. Java application number 2 is greater, like this. Among three numbers, which one is the greater one? Okay. Then we are going to check leap year. Some people they are unable to write program. You can say straight away, okay. I know what are the concepts available in Selenium. I don't have any hands-on on programming. Like that, you can say if you are not able to perform any program, if you are unable to understand any programs, you can say, and they will proceed further. Okay, don't waste time. If you don't know any answer, inform them straight away. Okay, I am unable to come up with the logic. Let's proceed with another one. Leap year. For every 4 years, okay, we are going to get this one leap year, right? Here we are going to define int current year 2022. Then this is the simple logic. Okay, if year modulus 4 equal to 0, then it is a leap year. Else not. Right click run as Java application. This is not leap year. Let's check for 2020. Then it is a leap year. Okay. There is a simple logic. Okay. If you are able to understand what question they are asking, if you know the logic, then implement immediately. Then we are going to create calculator by using switch case. Some people they will ask you, can you please create a calculator program? Same calculator you can try for if else condition. I am going to define in switch case. Okay, you can try in if else condition. For you task is you need to practice as it is what I am teaching. Okay, then another task is nested if, that is one task. Then calculator you need to implement if else condition using 1 equal to 10, number 2 equal to 20 here. If you are going to pass this, then we are going to have switch case. In single quotes, you need to define character, right? Okay. This is the case. Here we have different cases. If it is plus, then we are going to perform addition. The result is number 1 plus number 2. Then break. Same thing, copy paste. Plus minus here minus, then into, then divided by, like this. Then default, if you try to perform any other action, then it will give the default one. Now it is going to print the result is 30. Suppose if you are changing this to run as Java application, it will print 0. Always 10 divided by 20. Okay, let's try with the multiplication. 10 into 20, 200. Run as Java application. Okay. Like this, you can able to write the logic. Then we are going to this is very important. Okay. So most of the interviews they ask these two questions, then this one, and also leap year also some interviews they will ask this one. This is pretty much simple, no one will ask this one. Anyone can write logic for this. This is little bit you need to think. Then this one. Okay, this one, let's try this one. Swap two numbers with the third variable. Now we are going to define int number 1 equal to 10, int number 2 equal to 20. Then I am going to define int temp equal to number 1. Okay, here what is going to happen? We are assigning this 10 value to the temp. Here temp value is okay, because whatever we have value, we are assigning to the temp. Now what I am going to do next? I am going to assign number 1 equal to number 2. Now what will happen? This value number 1 value become 20. Here 20, right? It is going to assign to number 1. Next what I am going to do? Again I am going to assign number 2 value as temp. Whatever value we have in temp, here we have 10, right? This value is going to assign to number 2. Now it will become n02 equal to 10. Now if you try to print the values, this is the output. Here number 1 is you can able to explain the logic. Okay, here temporary variable 10 is there, right? 10 is going to assign to temp. Here 10 value will be 10. Now what we are doing, number 2 value assigning to the number 1. Now number 1 value will be 20. Again already we have temp value 10, right? We are assigning this temp to the number 2. Then number 2 will become the 10. You can able to explain the logic. Now if you try to print this, run as Java application. Now number 1, okay. Now number 1 become 20, number 2 become 20. Here if for differentiation you can print like this as well. After swapping numbers, then before swapping, just for differentiation. Okay, you can see the difference. Before writing logic, we are going to print. See, before swapping numbers, this is the output. After swapping, this is the output. Then some people they will ask you, okay, without using temporary variable, now we are going to implement the same. Some people they will ask with the third temp variable, that is third variable you can implement. Then without third variable, how can you do that? These concepts we are not going to use anywhere in Selenium, okay? Just they are going to check the logical thinking, how you are going to implement. Okay, here we are defining int 1 equal to 10 equal to 20. Here what we are going to do, initially we are going to write condition number 1 equal to number 1 plus number 20. Now what is the output here? Now number 1 value is here 10 plus 20. What happened here? Value is 10 plus 20 equal to 30. Okay, now again what we are going to do? We are going to write number 2 equal to number 1 minus number 2. Now what is the output here? 30 minus 20. Then okay, you can write number 2 equal to 10. Now again what I am going to write here, number 1 equal to number 1 minus number 20. Here what is the number 1 value? 30. Then n2 value 10 minus n1 value become 20, number 1 value. After swapping, if you are going to print number one value is see main thing, okay, we can copy from code from Google, but you need to explain. They can easily identify, okay. Even some people they will say, okay, from this website you copied this code, okay. If you go to Google, swap two numbers without third variable, okay, what will happen? Yeah, you can write code from here. Same logic. Instead of n1, they had taken x, but you need to explain, okay, how it is going to change the logic. If you are some people, they will use same thing, x equal to x plus y equal to, yeah, from this website you copied the code. We are not going to continue the interview. They will say immediately. Okay, if you are copying also, try to implement different values. Okay, they used x, right? You can use a equal to a plus b equal to a minus b, like that. If you are using same logic, try to change the variable names so that they cannot able to identify. Oh, okay, he had written his same code, like that. They will like think. If you practice same thing, okay, you will get same questions, because I attended more than 300 interviews. That's why I'm saying. Past 5 years, I'm giving online trainings. Okay. Earlier, I never did any interviews. Okay. In most of the interviews, they will ask same questions. People who attended training, they cleared interviews by their own. But while attending interviews, you need to explain different concepts. Now see, number one value is 20. Number two value is 10. Practice like this. What is happening here exactly in this step? What is happening here exactly in this step? Then here, each and every line, just comment, keep comment like this. Okay, number temporary value we change to 10. Now we assigned number 2 to 10. Java always it is going to execute from top to bottom. It is not going to execute the code from top on bottom to top. Whatever comments we are writing, right? Okay, top to bottom, it is going to execute. Okay, practice same thing. I want screenshots from everyone. Again, I'm saying, if you are good in this basic concept, then only you can able to understand the Selenium concepts. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye.